that good? What you got from the cafe?
Yeah, it's real good.
Okay.
They had some good old country cookies in there. Country ham.
What
I almost got one.
What you think to get me nothing?
Yes, I did. But I knew you didn't want nothing.
That's all it was a passing thought then. Wait till my plate will come in, please. How much money you get that man that was at the exit that we were suspicious of?
I don't know. I just reached my wallet, pulled out something. I thought it might have been like $5, $6, something like that.
You sure?
Not really, but
see, because you have me your warrants of money.
It was all ones. I knew that much.
Okay. Well, I got that back plus interest.
What you mean you got that back?
Don't worry about it. I got that money back. Hey, public, y'all, come on in. We just had an incidental that Herman don't know nothing about.
I was say, how we had an incidental?
You don't know nothing about it. You better be
I wasn't in that store that long. What? Jesus Christ.
Hey, public, listen.
What did you do?
That's why you always got to pray first. And lean not to your own understanding.
We in
all
Kentucky. You don't know nobody in Kentucky.
In all your ways, acknowledge Jesus died in Christ, and he shall direct your path. 1 Corinthians 8th chapter 2nd and 3rd verses. Listen, public. So we took exit. Herman was going to get some in Kentucky. Herman get some gas and things. And down at the exit was a man sitting on the bucket. He had his little sign. You know how the panhandlers have their signs and things. And he had his sign written in cursive. You couldn't even see what he was panhandling for, but you know, that's okay. But Herman felt the need to give him a handful of money.
Ain't nothing wrong with helping somebody
There's
out.
nothing wrong, but you gonna have to resort to the spirit of discernment. And so I was sitting up there discerning. I just knew that man was. If you didn't know, that man was clean shaven, beard and everything, shaved and everything.
Somebody could have donated him.
He looked like Kenny Rogers before he had his Botox done. Right? I know he did, Lord. Kenny, I know you up there and everything. This ain't got nothing to do with you. I'm just using as an example, Kenny. Thank you. And so, I might have said that man too clean shaven, but that's okay. That's okay. And so we pulled up at the gas station. It wasn't too far from where he was at. And so Herman, when he went in and got something, he had a little cafe down there. Herman went and got something to eat. So I was sitting out in the car. And I was sitting in the car, I had the windows rolled down, and one of the workers, the clerks, came out the gas station / cafe, and she was warning people about that same man that was down there. Said, listen, you could tell she was kind of staying folks' business. But this was one time that I was glad she said something. She was just, listen, that guy that's sitting up there, don't give him any money. Don't give him any money. He's a swindler, I tell you. He's a swindler. And so she was saying that she had called the police on him several times, but they didn't do nothing about it. Say he parks his car, he go up there and parks his car at the gas station, then go up there and get some money.
So she came out there and told you that?
Shit, listen, if you was going to listen to me completely. Look at from the beginning of the sentence until the end. This is what I said. I said she was talking to some people outside, warning them. Don't give him any money. Don't give him any money. He's a swindler, I tell you. He's a swindler. That's what I said. And so I just listened. I said, okay. Lord our God, thank you for the spirit of discernment you had told me. Well, after she got through talking, a few minutes, that man started coming right down the street. Now, I heard her tell them peoples that his car was parked. She said he drive a Chevy. That is an older model Chevy. And she said it's parked on the side of the store. And so I jumped out of my car and got in the back seat of him.
Why you get out your car? All you had to do was come and tell me.
Tell you for what?
So I can get my money back.
No, the way you were limping and things we ain't finna take, I would have had to end up jumping in anyway. No, I was gonna handle this category by myself. This one for you. This one for you is a sequence for Matty J. I went to his car. It was his, but the door was locked, but his back window was down a little bit. So I went through his back window, slid down his back window in anaconda mode, real sweet, slid down and contorted my body in a contortionist way.
There's a speed trap ahead.
Oh, is. Watch the speed trap. We ain't got time for no tickets. Watch that. So I contorted my body, got down and crawled up in an anaconda boa constrictor mode of events. Just balled up, got in his back seat, waited for him. Then he had some killers back there. I prayed over him and everything, just kind of pulled him over. So he got in this car, got in the front seat of the car. Counting his money, pulled out already, did a little Festus leg. Throwed his sign in the back seat. All your money was in there. He had, I know, probably $300-400 in just one of the wards.
See, that's why sometimes I don't be want to get him nothing.
Yeah, I understand that, but if you consult with the Lord thy God, you'll know. That's all you gotta do when you see him down at the end of the road. Say, Lord, I'm gonna come consulting with you. Should I get him some money or not? And he'll let you know. He'll let you know whether you need to pull up and give him some money. Keep going, looking like I ain't sure you just sitting right there if you want to, or run over him. He'll let you know. In this sequence, he was a swindler. He was, just like that girl said. He stood up there counting that money until I couldn't stand no more. I took the killers that was back there and put it over his face. He went to squirming and everything. I took him and balled him up on the head. Took his sign. See, that's another thing. His sign wasn't cardboard, it was wooden. He made off a crate. I busted him upside his head, counterclockwise all of the sign. The killers on his head and everything. Busted him upside his head with the side. Then looked back there, saw a monkey wrench, took that and click, clock right on his templars. Right there. And until he slumped down in his seat.
You ain't kill him then.
No, he did, because I checked his barnacles. And he still had a pulsation around his barnacle left, and then checked his left ventriculus. It was working too. I rushed in, picked up all the money, not just yours, I got everybody else's too.
Mary J, you can't get, that's stealing.
That wasn't stealing. Nuh-uh, because I did what the police should have did. So I had to charge.
If you got everybody else's money, how you going to get it back to them?
That was a service charge. That was a charge for me. I did what the police did, so I got the city money.
Trap ahead.
Hold on, the speed trap ahead. Slow down. Get behind that bus. Hide behind them cheerings. That was my service charge to the city. I got all that money. Stuck down in the heat of my breasts. See that? That's why. Then I eased out. Opened the door, he slapped on the bottom face. He still slumped down in his feet. Slumped down his feet. had on Johnny Cash boots. Head down in between his leg, down there touching his, near about touching his boots. And so, it's a warning to you, Herman. You're going to have to pay attention. The Lord thy God gave me to you for a reason, because you ain't got no sense. You ain't got no gauge.
Well, when
got no gauge.
When I started putting money out my wallet, how come you didn't say nothing?
I did say something.
You
I said,
didn't say a word,
okay.
man, Jay.
You don't never listen to me, but that's okay. Do you think you're going to get some of this money? No, you didn't. I don't want to work for it. You're not going to get it. You lost it. It was a gamble.
But what about
you lost?
What about my $6 I gave you? You give me that back.
That's what I'm saying. No, you're not getting that back. Because, see, you took a gamble. And, see, you took a gamble and said, I'm going to get this to this man because he's going to do something positive with it. He did. He gave it to your wife. Involuntarily.
He didn't give
but he
that.
gave that's what I said. It was involuntarily.
We married. We won. So what's yours is mine.
Well, what I'm gonna hold on a minute. Let me check with the scriptures on that. If I'm not mistaken, somewhere over there. Hold on. Probably second Romans over there closest. Bethlehem, St. Bethlehem, 3rd and 6th chapters. The Lord and God is speaking to you out on the waters. Peter came out of the water, walking the water. Lord, can I come out there towards you? And Lord and God said, if thou willest, you can come. Do you believe you can come, Peter? Peter said, I believe I can, Lord. I believe I can. So the Lord and God waited out on the waters in the cool of the evening. Peter walked out there on the waters. Said, Lord, thy God, I'm going to stretch my hand out to thee. No other help I know. Watch them barrels. If thou withdraw thyself from me, where else can I go? Peter went to walking. Illinois? Oh, we in here. Oh, he done got us here. Hold up, been away. You didn't disrupt my discernment. And so, Peter stuck out his hand. Lord, I'm coming to you. Just as he stuck out his hand, an alligator reached up, dropped Peter down up under the water.
This in the Bible.
Listen. This was one of the untold stories. Peter was looking up to the Lord thy God, who was on top of the waters. His master, the ship is sailing. Help me, Jesus, help me. Lord thy God let him wrestle. He wrestled. Well, Peter wrestled until he got a hook in his hip. He wrestled with the alligator all night. Told the alligator, I ain't gonna let you go until you bless me. The alligator said, I ain't gonna let you go until you hook me up with that man that stand on top of that water, because I've been out here all night, and I've been out here for years. I ain't never seen no man stand on the water. So on that day, the alligator got saved.
So what that got to do? You give me some money?
It ain't got nothing. I just felt like saying it.